Hi Aquarius, it's Nick and Nala. I hope you guys are doing good. So all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, and women. We are now covering August 30th till September 5th. And if you're in the US, happy Labor Day weekend. We are now officially in Virgo season. So maybe you feel the shift, you feel the change, closing out the summer very soon. And we're starting off the week with Mercury entering Libra. So your fellow air sign. So this is bringing more understanding, relatable energy amongst others, and how we think, how we communicate with each other. And keep in mind that at the end of the month, by the end of the month around the 27th, it's going to be going retrograde. So if you have any important contracts, documents, written write-ups, things that you need to get submitted or released, try to get it done before the end of the month if possible, so you don't have to deal with or expect too many delays or unexpected little nuances, okay? And then on September 2nd, we have Mars in Virgo opposing Neptune, retrograde in Pisces. So this is bringing a lot of doubts and lack of certainty, and us pushing more, moving forward now, trying to be more practical, more logical. And Mars, the planet of action, through our actions are going to be reflecting our more like realistic approach to things, where we're kind of pushing away illusions, dreams, and we're just like, I'll see it when I believe it. I got to make things happen, getting to the nitty gritty and focusing on the details. So you may notice that within yourself and maybe with others around you. Okay. All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box. If you're interested afterwards, you can follow me on Instagram, Nicloves with 2 eyes. And if you're ever interested in a personal reading, email, or phone session, you can contact me below. My email is below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So please be patient, okay? All right, so my beautiful people, Aquarians, when it comes to your health, we have the Lovers here. So I feel like this week is all about self-love for you and you reconnecting with yourself and making some kind of decision that's for your best self-interest, that's going to benefit your health. You're doing something for you, and maybe you're doing like starting some kind of a pack or some kind of routine with a friend. I could see that as well, or someone is influencing you. But I feel like here you're deciding, or you're being guided, like maybe your angels, something is being divinely guided to you to start or to continue, and you're doing this out of love and respect for yourself. Like maybe now you're starting to make a certain sacrifice for yourself, wake up a little bit earlier so you can have more time to meditate or to go for a walk or whatever, or going to sleep earlier. Like you're doing something out of self-love. You're choosing to take better care of yourself, and this is going to help your mental health as well, and probably put you in a better position to attract love, okay? All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Emperor. So you're all about your business this week, okay? Like if it ain't about the money, don't call me, don't bother me. It feels like you're just in work mode. You're devoted, you're focused, you're energized, like you're just busy. Like you could be busy, you're regulating, leading, getting things done. You're very laser focused, and like this is Aries energy. So maybe you work side by side with another Aries, or a boss, coworker, teacher, mentor, or you have Aries somewhere in your chart, which makes you very action oriented, but you're being influenced by this energy. So I just feel like you're very secure in what you want, you're dedicated, and you're putting the time, the energy, the effort, and you don't lack motivation right now. It feels like you're just getting things done. You're on a roll. Your creativity is like sharp right now, and you're like, wherever you go, you're gonna command respect, and I feel like you're gonna be receiving a lot of respect. You could be coming off a little bit bossy, but I think that's just how you get things done. Like maybe you're in a position where you're a leader now, or you're kind of delegating a group of people, or you're kind of the one that has to make up the decisions and get things, like if you want it done right, it feels like you have to do it yourself. So it just feels like you're all about your business this week, and you're taking action and kind of building your own little empire, whatever this means for you, okay? So good energy, take advantage of it, be productive. It feels like you're not gonna lack in any of that area, but it feels like things are doing pretty good and you're feeling more confident in yourself. And I think the better you are in your work or your talents, your gifts, your business, whatever it is that you're involved in, the more confident you feel about yourself. And I feel like the better you get at it, because you guys are really smart. All right, when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, We have breakups and makeups, guys. Number 27 or 9 could be an important number for you. Maybe it's your age, maybe it's date or something, but we have breakups and makeups. So this makes me feel like you're in a situation with someone that's been kind of off and on, off and on. You're getting along good, and then you stop talking, and then you come back. Or this week, it feels like there could be a situation where you end things, but then you get back together, or you stop talking, and then you start talking again. So it feels a little dysfunctional or not really healthy, right? Because like usually those are those tough connections that's hard to let go of, but because it's tough, it can sometimes be a little bit toxic and unhealthy. So on your end here, we have Death, 6 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So some of you could have Scorpio and or Libra somewhere in your chart. And then as far as the other person you could be dealing with, this could be your recent past, present situation, or your future person, or all three, all the above. We have the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Magician. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be another Scorpio, Aries, or Gemini. Or just another fire sign or air sign, but not really getting the specific sign, but I feel more so like Aries, Scorpio, or Gemini. Okay, because I think that this person is like a talker, very argumentative, I can't say that word, or just kind of like test your patience. Like they just like they could even have a little bit of a potty mouth, or just very like, they can't keep they can't bite their tongue, you know, like if they gotta say something, they just say it, or they get angry, get riled up really easily, or very easily triggered. It looks like there could be an argument between the two of you, or this person gets mad at you for whatever reason, and I feel like this can be outside influences influencing them, like friends or family or neighbors, or maybe they're paying attention to people who know nothing about you, or maybe there's some people in their life that don't like you and are influencing them or telling them things and putting things in their head that maybe is not really true. Or even if there's no one else in the picture, I just feel like they're mad at you, or there's going to be an argument, like a fight, not physical fight. I hope not physical, please Lord, no, but there's going to be some kind of discussion or argument between the both of you that brings up tension and anger, and because of this, you may end it with them, or you'd be like, hey, fine, whatever, like I'm done, or you just stop talking to them. But I feel like you guys may break up, or you just stop talking to them. You're like, hey, you know what, I'm done with this drama. Like I don't know what you're talking about. You're acting crazy, you're acting nuts, okay? You're acting psychotic, and I don't want to deal with you anymore. Like maybe this person's a little bit crazy and just too confrontational, or being too aggressive with you, and you're like, no, like I'm not going to deal with that, like stop that. And so you decide to just end it, or just cut them off, whatever that means. And you feel like you have every right to do so, because I think your conscience is clean. You know you didn't do anything wrong, and they're just coming at you in an inappropriate way, or just it's not okay how they're talking to you, or their tone of voice, or the things they may be accusing you of, or the reason why they're mad at you may not even be like, you're like, seriously, like you're causing an argument over that? No. So you cut things off, and you feel like you have every reason to do so. And you feel like it was the right thing to do. You feel like it was fair. It was, what's the word? I can't think of the word. It was fair. It was, I can't think of the word. But this person, I think their intention was to show that they're upset so that you would change something, or that they thought that they would get their way, but it ended up, their aggression or their anger ended up biting them in the butt, because they didn't expect for you to just like cut them off or break up with them. And they actually got really sad afterwards. You're like, oh my gosh, like what did I do? They started getting really emotional. You know how like when you get really mad and then you have time to reflect, you're like, okay, like maybe I was being too much, or like you get so lost in your emotions. And I feel like they got lost in their emotions. They let their anger maybe get the best of them, and maybe were not acting or saying things that they really meant to say. So now they're feeling stuck, now they're feeling sad, now they don't know what to do, what to say, or how to approach you. But I feel like here you're gonna receive a message. You're like, I knew it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. This always happens. They always do this. They yell at me, or they see all these things, and then they come back like a puppy with its tail in between its legs as if nothing happened. Like, are you still mad? Are you still mad? It's like, do you not remember what just happened a few hours ago? Do you not remember what you told me? And now you're acting like nothing. So I feel like you're going to receive a message. So you guys are going to have some kind of fight or argument or misunderstanding, and you end things or you cut them off for whatever reason. Then by the end of the week, possibly you're going to receive a ding, ding, new message or a phone call or something from them. And they're kind of just being very, almost acting as if like nothing happened. Like, oh, I miss you, or like sending you a funny meme, or complimenting you, or saying like, oh, I made pancakes, or oh, I made your favorite brownies, or like something. You're like, what? I feel like they're gonna act as if nothing happened and want to see you or want to hang out with you because they miss you. Now you're just that irresistible. They can't stay apart from you for that long. Like, they may act all huff and tough and like, oh, I don't need you, but then it doesn't last. So it's kind of like a front, you know, they're bluffing. That's the word. Like, they were bluffing. They didn't actually mean what they said. They were just being dramatic about it. But I think they kind of like pushed you to end. You feel like they kind of pushed it to the limit, and you felt like you had to just end it or cut them off. But I feel like they got some tricks up their sleeve, like, no, this is not the end. This is not the end. And so they put their pride, ego aside and try to pretend like nothing happened, and they're going to message you. You're going to receive some kind of message, maybe from them, flirty message too, or a picture or a video or something, because they feel like, nah, they're not gonna be able to resist. Like, Aquarius is not gonna cut me off forever. They're just acting like that, but I know they care about me. I know they love me. This sounds a little bit unhealthy, okay? It sounds a little bit unhealthy, and it sounds like this is not the first time this has happened. I feel like this has happened many times. Explosive arguments, you know, not talking and then going back together. I feel like this has happened many times before. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where this person's energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you and their heart and soul? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, okay? So we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.